He'll score!
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are live. The Scarlet Hotel. Got to get my eyes on it before it actually opened, kind of seeing the process as it happened. And now it's open, and man, is it live. And as Rico likes to say, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We're up on the 6th floor, and I'm trying to understand everything that's going on. I understood the original process, but the outcome is spectacular. 402-464-5685. Starter Heyman text on Honda Lincoln Hotline if you want to join in the conversation. The Starter Heyman live video stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter live, so you can see what's going on here. This is, this is an upgrade. This is an upgrade. I see this as a must-go-to spot for pregame and postgame here in Lincoln. Right across, it's literally right across from the Devaney Center. We'll be here till 7 o'clock tonight. Got a nice lineup for you to get us through. But over the next couple of hours, we're going to set up a raffle. You come in, drop your business card, or just sign up for it. Put it in the box, and we've got a pair of tickets for Saturday's game. If you're willing to do that. So come on through, check out the menu, tell us what your favorite thing is. I know how you guys like to roll, but you've got until 6:30. Let's say till 6:30, and then we will give away those tickets as well. We've also got some other cool stuff. We've got some Big Red towels. We've got some autograph sheets that we'll have CJ Wilcher, who's going to show up at 6:30, sign for you guys and give them away as well. The news on the bar now is this. It's on top of the newest hotel in Lincoln, the Scarlet Hotel. Great drinks, great views. I can vouch for the views. The view is spectacular. So come down, check it out. It's located at Innovation Campus, just east of the Devaney Center. You can check out the restaurant downstairs as well, Well and Good, for their game day specials. But they've got a breakfast buffet, a lunch buffet, a dinner menu. I'm going to roll through this, and you guys will understand when I tell you this thing, right? Husker game day. You can go to Well and Good downstairs up here as well. We're committed to serving honest Nebraska-inspired food while celebrating the work of some of Heartland's finest farmers, brewers, distillers, and food artisans. I think that's very classy casual. Wear your table manners. Stay the whole night. Game day buffet, breakfast buffet, scrambled eggs, bacon, breakfast potatoes, biscuits and gravy, fresh pastries, fresh fruit, coffee, juice, all for $18. $18. That's the breakfast buffet on the Scarlet Game Day Buffet. So if that wasn't enough, if that was not enough for lunch, you ready for this? They got Nebraska beef and bacon chili, crispy chicken wings, buffalo barbecue Cajun, bacon cheddar tots, garlic mashed potatoes, Mexican street corn, beer brats, Husker smash burger with cheese. let me explain this to you. All of that and more. Dessert, they've got cheesecake, vanilla, raspberry swirl, chocolate chip, silk tuxedo, the beef short ribs, chicken schnitzel, all for $30. That's the lunch. That is the lunch. And then, if you want to get busy, right? You're here after the game. You're here for dinner, right? You're here for dinner. It's good stuff all the way around. Hold on, my computer just dropped. Got to make sure we got that right. Well, I was trying to read the text line, and my computer fell. Here's the dinner. The bacon chili, crispy wings. You can do all of that. Tachos, bacon cheddar tots, Nebraska beef, and bacon chili, shredded cheddar. Okay, I'm in on that already. Like, that's going to be my go-to jam. The tachos are going to be my thing. That's going to be my thing. I'm just letting you know early. They got the beer brat buddies. Those are for $15. Smash burger with cheese, chicken schnitzel. Those are both $15. The short ribs are $22. The cheesecake is $9. That's the dinner. Come on in, find your spot, and stay all night. Stay all night. You can put them right here. Oh, they're bringing goodies and ask me where to put it. Right in front of the big dude. Put it in front of the big guy. I will hold it up to the camera so you guys can see on the stream. I kid you not. Yeah, see, don't be mad. And if you're not on the stream, get on the stream. Get on the video stream. Jake Sorensen, what do you think?
Well, we just got coconut shrimp delivered to us, so I think pretty good right now.
We've already run. Okay, so you get the roll-ups down here.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's dive in the pool. We'll
Shall
get to don't panic. We'll get to Barry Thompson in a second, but he will appreciate and respect this more than
I better
anybody
get
else.
a picture of this, huh?
Yeah, we got to take a picture of that. As a matter of fact, take a picture with the tickets so they know
what they're missing, what they can get right now,
what they can win. We're actually just going to raffle these tickets.
Yeah, we are.
Going to be pretty simple. Okay, Jake.
Should we dive in?
We better.
I'm kind of excited right now.
We better. You know me and food.
I didn't know what to expect. Here comes more food. We got a buffet coming our way.
Man, well, we're going to bring on Chef and have him tell us what's going on here.
Look at that.
Yeah,
what do we got next?
Buddy.
Short rib.
Short rib on a crostini served with a balsamic reduction, chive, and crispy shallots.
Happy Thursday.
Okay, call it a win. You guys will understand it. You guys are, yeah, Jake, really?
I got to do it.
Right? All right, we're all in for that.
I'm crunching on the microphone.
Hey.
Very, very professional, I know.
No, they understand. Our listeners understand. This is not a surprise to them. They are not going to be, yeah, you're right. Breakfast food is exactly what we're talking about. All right, so the short rib on.
I better show that to the camera, huh?
Short toast, yep.
Look at this. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that? Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Short rib. We just had coconut shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got a braised short rib.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw myself on the short rib grenade.
Okay. Well, that's not a grenade. That's not like a grenade. I want to jump on.
Throw myself on it because I'm a team player.
Yeah, yeah. I guess you are.
I'm a team player. So let's have a bite and see what we got here, my friend.
Yeah. Let me know. I'm trusting you on this one. Yeah.
What in the wide world of?
How can food taste that good?
Oh my word!
Look at this man's face over here. Look at his face.
Oh my word!
Wow. How do you describe that? Because right now all I'm hearing is like, oh my gosh, quiet happiness, amazement.
It's a grown-up appetizer that I could probably eat 10 of.
I better try it then.
Yeah,
we got some more. Wow. I wasn't expecting to have a feast when we got here, but I am totally okay with it, though. Goodness.
Go.
We just promoted the game day breakfast and lunch, and now we're getting goodies delivered left and right.
Oh, let's go.
So
wait.
Oh, my. Look at this. Yeah, we should. You want to drop on the mic?
Yeah, let's get him on. Let's have him.
You want to take it? Here, take my headset.
Yeah. Come on in here, Chef. Okay. Come on in here, Chef, and tell us what this is. Again, Barry Thompson will hold on. You'll understand this. Nathan, I'm sorry you're not here. Chef, get in here. Introduce yourself, please.
I'm actually not the chef. My name's Jackson. I'm the supervisor here at Scarlet Hotel for food and beverage.
Okay.
Here, I was gonna say I'll scoot this out of the way.
Man, you came with it. Like, this is a game. This is spectacular. Oh, okay. So Jake's gonna. Yeah, that picture there, my friend.
All right.
What's on the board? Give us everything that's on the board.
All right. So we got some crostini right here, just toasted, kind of like a cracker. We got some provolone right here, some pepperoni, asparagus, cranberry, squash. This is going to be an aged Parmesan.
Yep.
Capicola, some roasted mushrooms. Yeah. Over here we have, I know it's not salami, but it's a cured meat similar to salami. And then sauces, we have herb mayo, house made
and what's this?
Beer mustard, and then this is going to be a jam.
It's just a jam. Okay, well, wait a minute. See, as they say, jam.
Go for it.
Yeah, man, I gotta know. Pardon me, everybody. Oh, come on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here's the thing. This is what I'm going to tell everybody. First of all, the view is everything. The room itself is spectacular. It's even got a patio an elevated patio outside, top level furniture in the space. They did a great job with it. Great sight line. I love the high ceiling.
Yes, sir.
Great presentation on the wall. Jake and I got to walk in a little bit before it was actually finished, but I'm gonna tell you what you did. You knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job, and even just the natural sunlight coming from this door actually opens up completely over here, and the windows are just so large. A lot of natural sunlight. This is, in my opinion, the best view that you can find in Lincoln, especially with the craft cocktails that we have here. It is just unparalleled experience.
I peeked at the drink list.
Yeah.
Give us the three specialties. Your three favorites.
So we actually have different cocktail lists upstairs versus downstairs. Up here, I would say, we have the Sea of Red is very popular.
The Sea of Red is what I saw online. So what's in the Sea of Red?
The Sea of Red, honestly, if you guys wouldn't mind, I might send over one of the bartenders to talk because they're going to have a lot more knowledge.
Send over two of them.
Oh, I can't
do that for us. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is spectacular. Again, for folks to hear what's going on here.
Yeah, absolutely. I will be back in just a moment.
Just gorgeous. Nick, get in here, man. Of course Nick found his way in. Strickland, if Strick didn't find his way in, are you kidding me? No, Jay's not coming until 5, but Barry Thompson's on the phone. But I want you to describe what you see here.
Well, first of all, I walked up the elevator, and this place is awesome. Gorgeous. First of all,
gorgeous.
Super clean. I mean, just it has a good smell. There's little things like that are in play here, right?
Classy casual is what they
100%, and I agree with that. I turn to the right after I get off the elevator, and I see this beautiful charcuterie board that's laid out right in front of us. And I saw BT since he's on the phone. I saw your photo on Twitter, BT, of what you made, and it instantly made me hungry.
Yeah, we're gonna get it in. So you take that off. We're gonna bring the bartender over.
Okay, perfect.
But I'm gonna introduce Barry Thompson because Barry would appreciate this. Nathan, if you would please, kind sir, hit this man's music.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
Let's bring him in on the opening night of the NFL season and 2 sleeps away from Huskers playing in their second home game of the season. Barry Thompson, how the heck are you? And let me preface that by saying you are good and always growing, but this here, your next trip in, this might be stop 1 or 2. Oh, Barry fell asleep. He fell asleep. He absolutely did. That's fine. I just will have Nathan reach back out.
DP.
Yeah, there he is. There he is. You have to give him.
Hold on. Okay, you got me? DP?
Yeah, we got you, bro. We got you.
Me?
We got you.
Listen.
We got you.
I'm so jealous and envious. I don't know why you took me on hold. Because all I want to do is shut up and listen. With that drink, they got to explain to you. The red what?
Yeah, the Sea of Red. The Sea of Red.
Yeah, the Sea of Red. There's 3 things that caught me about this thing. The upstairs drink menu is different than the downstairs drink menu. So all I can imagine myself doing is there an escalator or an elevator?
There's an elevator, kind sir. That's how it works.
So
it's spectacular. I'm just letting you know.
I drank it all the
Barry,
way down.
I'm just trying to explain to you. that it has the ambiance. If you were to create a space yourself, just your own personal space, woodboard display surrounded by the big screen TV, woodboard display for the bar itself, the outdoors patio, the custom. I'm telling you, they did a great job on the furniture. We got to peek a little bit before it was open, and I'm just letting you know that what it ended up being is actually better than what we thought it was going to be. So this is spectacular from tip to top.
I have an internet connection here in Northern Virginia, and the images of Scarlet are on the internet, and I see that upstairs patio. Once I saw the rooftop bar, I was done. I looked inside the hallways and saw the furniture and the layout, but that rooftop bar with that view, I don't know what it's looking at, but I'm done. And then you tell me
it's looking at the Devaney Center. Through all of it, yep. It's looking. It's just east, literally in walking distance of the Devaney Center.
Wow.
And in this space, like this will be the spot. Like you can now imagine the premier pregame spot in all of Lincoln for all of it, for the menu that it has in place, then for what it's done just for. And there's another private room across that's a private viewing room for like games and events and that sort of stuff. So,
here's all I need to know about the food. That whatever bite of food you took about 5 minutes ago that made you kind of emotional and you had to regain your composure to come out with some words.
Yeah, well, you have to think about it, right?
I'm in.
Yeah, you have to think about it. So this is the Scarlet Hotel, just recently opened. And again, Jake and I got to peek a little bit around it as it was being built up and as the other stuff was happening. But the idea, the picture in my head of what it was going to be, this actually goes beyond that. When you talk about just a classic, classy, clean, open air, spacious, the booths actually feel like you're meant to be here for a while. You're not going to be uncomfortable in this space. The upstairs space is called the Barred Owl. And then as you come off the elevator, you know that you're walking into a space. So the menu's spectacular. The different menus that are in place as well are pretty amazing. Barry, what we'll do is we're going to throw it a break. I'm going to sample some more food. And then when we come back, we'll talk a little bit about Saturday's Husker game. We'll talk about tonight's Rams versus Bills. And then we'll find out what, in fact, are you eating and cooking. We'll do all of that next here on Old School 93.7 The Ticket.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else, open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive Certified Piedmontese beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website at cpmercado.com to see current deals.
Join DP and Jay Foreman for Old School today from 4 to 6 at the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus. The guys will be broadcasting from the Barred Owl Patio Bar on the top floor. Come see the best views in town with great drinks on Thirsty Thursday. Today, the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus.
At Venue Catering and Events, we offer two of the most historic ballrooms in Lincoln. The Jasmine Room, located in the historic Grand Manse in the heart of downtown, featuring a beautiful built-in antique bar, spacious patio, and soaring skylit ceilings. The Scottish Rite Ballroom, located just 2 blocks from the state's capital, boasts intricate hand-carved columns, rich dark wood floors, and lavish chandeliers. The perfect venues to host your wedding, corporate event, or much more. For availability and more information, call us at 402-603-6483.
Join us on Friday from 2 to 6 on the rooftop at Barry's as we get you ready for Saturday's game against Georgia Southern. On the block with Eric Strickland and Nate Brennan, followed by Old School with Jay Foreman and DP this Friday from 2 to 6 at Barry's on 9th and Q.
Mark your calendars for the St. Wenceslas Brewfest on Saturday, September 10th in Milligan. Savor a delicious selection of Czech beer and cuisine while listening to live bands. And there's kids' activities too. It's the St. Wenceslas Brewfest on September 10th in Milligan.
Need to send a message? Send it with cake. Congratulations? Here's a congratulations chocolate rum cake from Beatrice Bakery. Thank you? Say thank you with an amaretto cake. I'm sorry that I accidentally hit your mailbox with my car as I was backing out of the driveway and then continued right into your prized petunias. You say that with a lemon drop cake. Everybody knows that. Beatrice Bakery in downtown Beatrice or online at beatricebakery.com. Here to help you say whatever it is you need to say. Welcome to our world of yum.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
Order your Wingstop online at 28th and Superior, 50th and O Street, and 29th and Pine Lake.
Keep your tailgate cool with the dazzling hot deal from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Get a free Yeti cooler with your purchase of only $1,500 or more. Take advantage of interest-free financing with no money down. Sartor Heyman has gorgeous jewelry in every price range, so buy her the diamonds she's been dreaming of and get instantly rewarded with a Yeti cooler for free. Offer ends soon, so hurry in and snatch up this cool jewelry deal. Sartor Heyman Jewelers, a Nebraska tradition since 1905.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Windy and hot conditions here for our Thursday, topping out near 95. A south wind will be gusting over 25 at times. A few passing clouds tonight with a low down to 64. We'll start to cool things off tomorrow with a high of around 83 and a chance of scattered afternoon showers and thunderstorms. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back, Old School. We are live from the Scarlet Hotel, and again, if you didn't get the message early on, this is spectacular, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. From top to, I'm just telling you, from inside to out, what they did with the space was everything they thought they were going to do with it. It looks amazing. Get your tails down here. You've got time. We're going to be here till 7 o'clock. Get down here. It's open. They just set up the drink of all drinks. I peeked. I cheated. I went on the website, and on the website, I saw this drink, and I thought, this is it. This is it. Bartender extraordinaire is this week. Introduce yourself.
My name is Jermaine Ruacaba, bartender here at the Scarlet.
Jermaine, you have just delivered to me heaven.
Yeah.
Please describe the Sea of Red to me.
Well, it's what it says. 60,000 fans all in a drink right there. But honestly, you can never go wrong with strawberry and vodka. It's always a great combination. So
you've been talking to my family, haven't you? They know. They say the very same thing.
There's a good chance they've already been here.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Hold on here. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So how many of these can you make in an hour?
Oh, that is our most popular drink.
I
could go from 20, something like 30 an hour if we're busy enough.
Jake Sorensen. Yes, please. Where's Jay Foreman? Where's Jay Foreman? I want to tap out and just enjoy myself. This is spectacular. So, what else is on the menu? What can people look for?
So we have our own like specialty recipes here, like a halftime, which deals with tequila and mezcal, has lemon juice in it. So nice something to drink for the summer, hang out here in the patio. We also have what I created called the Sixth Floor, which is an exclusive drink here at the Scarlet.
Tell me more.
All right, so anyone who's ever seen Emperor's Gins knows it's kind of cool because it's purple and people just like the color of that. So you mix it in with a little Luxor, some cucumber, some lime juice, and you got a great drink right there.
Oh, man. I'm just going to explain it. I got distracted by the food.
Yeah.
But the drink is my best friend now.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, Jake will tell you, I don't drink much.
Okay.
So when I find something that actually moves me to this first seat on the bar, I have to say so. This is spectacular.
Yeah.
My apologies for drinking on air. So what else do you want to tell folks about what you guys offer here?
We offer an environment. It's an atmosphere up here. Like I said, there's not a lot of places in Lincoln. I think we're really the second rooftop bar here in the whole city. So you come out, you can see the stadium. It's a beautiful view. You can see the fireworks going off during the game. But even on non-game days, just at night, it's a great atmosphere. It's relaxing. You know, we have a great amount of whiskeys out here. There's like any kind of whiskey you think of, from Blanton's to Woodford to any kind like that. You could get it here.
You're speaking my language.
Whiskey?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're speaking my language. Well done. Listen, thank you for what you guys have done here. Thank you for what you're going to do.
No problem.
Because I'm telling you, I can tell you absolutely, this is going to be the spot.
Oh, I believe so.
This will be the game day spot. Well done, well done, well done.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Oh, now we're going to put you back to work.
Oh, are you sure? Can I just, stay here and have a drink too?
Yeah, we could do that too.
All right.
Barry Thompson is on the Honda Lincoln Hotline. BT, as you hear it, what are your thoughts, kind sir?
I want to check in like Thursday night, and then I want to go slow. Friday morning, I'll eat the breakfast, and then Saturday morning, I'll eat the breakfast and the lunch. And then my strategic plan is that now that I know you got Blanton's and you have Woodford Reserve and Whistle Pig and all that stuff, I think I have to go upstairs on the patio, get a drink there, go down with the 6th floor is below the patio rooftop, right? So go to the 6th floor.
It's right here, bro.
So I'll empty my drink out. Then on the 6th floor, I get the 6th floor special. Then I go down and I go to what's called Good and Well.
Well and good.
Well and good.
Well
then I
and
have to
good.
get something there, and you got to put something in your stomach, and then go back up the elevator to the 6th floor, and then go back.
Barry,
I got it all mapped out.
It's fantastic. Again, it's right here at the Scarlet. New hotel here. The Barred Owl is the 6th floor restaurant extraordinaire. Again, patio, great seating, comfortable seating. Like you actually, they put some money into the booth so you can get comfortable and stay here. Great drinks, great views. Located at Innovation Campus, just to the east of the Vanity Center. You can check out the restaurant downstairs, of course, Well and Good, for their game day specials. Again, breakfast buffet, lunch buffet, dinner menu, full things in place. $18 for the Scarlet Game Day breakfast buffet, $30 for the Scarlet Game Day buffet with chili, wings, tots, potatoes, the garlic mashed potatoes, the beef short ribs, chicken schnitzel, the smash burger, beer brats, Mexican street corn, all of that in place. And I'm just letting you know. And then they top it off with cheesecake, vanilla, raspberry swirl, chocolate chip, or silk tuxedo. All of that here at the Barred Owl on top of the Scarlet Hotel. Barry, it's that night, right? We celebrate. This is a national holiday. It is the opening night of the NFL. And I was talking to Mark Einweiler earlier, and I said that for whatever reason, this opening night feels different than others, and it seemed like we waited longer for this season to get to us. What's to be expected when you see young Mr. Allen versus young Mr. Stafford as they battle and try to set a standard for who's going to be the number one seed going into this season?
Yeah, I think think the NFL is going to follow. I feel what you were saying too. I just feel like players are ready to put on a show. I think this is going to be an exciting season, and especially with that kind of rhythm that the NFL season has kind of taken on in the last several years, where in the very beginning you get a lot of explosive, exciting offensive play, and as teams kind of work themselves through those first 4 games, they begin to kind of emerge as to who's what and injuries and new coaches and game plans. And then you watch them through those next 4 as they inch toward the halfway mark, around that 8 game mark. And then, the weather's settling in, we're bringing out the chilies and the stews. And all of a sudden, everybody's talking about defense and can they run the ball. And so I'm just excited for all the storylines that are going into the NFL season. I'm excited for this explosive part of the season. And I'm really excited for when it gets down to around that 8 game mark, who's going to start, what do they look like? Are they 4-4? Are they going to press a lot and you start talking about their schedule? Or are they 7-1 and you're wondering, is your team going to really, get this through the finish line? So a lot of excitement all the way around. And for me, it actually started last week. All the games that were on last week, and then, LSU and the Florida State game that ended up Sunday. I think all that was a great table setter to whet your appetite, kind of like the charcuterie board at the Scarlet, right? And then now we get to the main meals and the buffets and all that stuff. Really excited.
It's a national holiday, even if we don't call it that. But also what happens, Nebraska has set this thing up where they have an opportunity to make people feel good about this program. You've got a game, like you get a win, you struggle, you grind, you find your way through it. Then the question becomes for a quarterback like Casey Thompson, who wants to throw it around and wants to sling a little bit, and a coordinator like Mark Whipple and a passing game coordinator like Mickey Joseph. There's whispers of rain. Does that change how you prepare and how you game plan?
We're not playing on mud fields anymore, and the number of balls that get exchanged. I just don't know that unless players are completely never been out in the rain, I don't know that it matters that much if balls are managed properly. Players are. I know with my quarterbacks, we look for rainy days to go out and train and do those types of things. You're on turf, right? It shouldn't be that much of a factor. You still should throw the ball. The only thing you worry about in rain is the ball kind of getting heavy. But like I said, with the ball rotation and the materials that they have to keep balls dry, I don't know that it'll be that much of a factor. It's exciting. Their offense seems to be taking some sort of definition. It seems to be able to get the ball to players where they can do things. It seems to exploit, weaknesses in defensive structure. Casey's going to have to improve with his consistency throughout a game, right? You can say you want to do this, but then you got to step up with your decision making, your accuracy, those types of things. So it seems like they're kind of understanding where the furniture in the room is. And maybe this is a game where they get really comfortable with it from that standpoint. And because of what they were doing, the running game kicked off. There's 2 ways to run the ball. Either you run the ball, and you run to set up the pass, or you pass to set up the run. It doesn't matter how you get there. At the end of the day, you have to be able to run the ball and play some defense. And maybe they found their formula for, having a running game. Is let's make that defense worry about these guys that have been on campus and get the ball to them, and that creates the room for our line to go ahead and do what they do, and Mr. Grant and whoever else by committee to get out there and show their stuff too.
Barry, the story in the first half was that 20 minutes of time of possession was held by the opponent. Nebraska is trying to make, you're trying to get points on the board in a short period of time. Does it change your play calling when you're not sure how many possessions you're going to get in the half of a game?
Yeah, it changes, and yes, yeah, absolutely, and you have to have patience, and belief in what you're doing. You don't want to become impatient, and you also have to kind of track the scoreboard. So let's say the team had that time of possession, you're not getting many offensive possessions, and you're getting kind of anxious, but the score, for example, let's say it's 7-0. Well, that's not a reason to panic. That's a reason, okay, let's stay what we're doing, and let's make little adjustments and see if we can get us here. But it's not a reason to panic just because you only have 3 possessions and you're down by 7. Now, time of possession down by 21 and you've only had 3 possessions. Yeah, you're looking at second half, man, if this goes, we're not going to get the ball very much. And so now that changes maybe what you're thinking, right? A lot of variables go into play calling. A lot of variables go into putting teams together so that they fit. That's what struck me more than anything else about watching them on Saturdays, particularly in the second half. The second half kind of showed, okay, all right, here's what we can do. All right. And then you look at, okay, does the defense and the defensive structure, what they're doing, does that fit that offense? I've said many times on here, when you look at an offensive team, whether it's in basketball and football, and you're fascinated by how many points they score and this and that, what often gets missed is they have a defense that gets them the ball a lot in good places, right? And that's what creates the extra opportunity. So if you're going to throw the ball like this and get in these spaces, there are going to be some 3 and outs from time to time, right? So is your defense ready to carry that burden? Can they bail you out? Are they set up to bail you out? You don't want this offensive attack and then have a bend and break, bend it but don't break defense, because that means now they'll let the other opposition keep the ball for 10 plays, right? 15 minutes and score 3, but your offensive possessions go out the window. So putting it together, recruiting to this structure, I think they have something in place. It'll be interesting to see where they go with it from here, not just this season, but next season. Like, who do they bring in? What type of players? And so forth. And can there be some stability in their approach?
Barry, before we go to break, and again, we want to thank the folks from Ambition Electric for making this hour of radio happen. The folks from the Mercado, certified Piedmontese, for what they do. But Barry, let me ask, man, because there's this thing that happens, right? That when you're trying to do what you do best, you then run into friction. What happens when friction happens? Do you stick with what you do best, or do you defer to what will work?
It's my personal belief that if you have an identity, that's something that you know that you're going to do, and yourself and your players, this is who we are, and this is what we're doing, this is how we're doing it. Then as a coaching staff, I think you have a responsibility to understand that if that thing that you're doing gets stopped, that what is the most common thing the defense is going to do to stop it? And when they do that, they are giving up something else. And so for me, building out the playbook that's the next play. If they're doing this to stop us from doing what we want to do, then let's just make it really simple. Let's say I'm an inside zone team, and I'm inside zone. Well, there's a lot of different ways you can stop inside zone. You can put two eye techniques in there. You can, give me a TNT in front. You can pinch linemen, all those kinds of things, but really suffocating those inside holes, right, with your defense. Well, if you're doing that and you have guys slanting down, well, then how hard would it be for my tackle and my guard to block down on the people that are going down and then pull from the other side? And now, instead of running a 2 or a 3, I'm running a 4 or 5, or what some would call power, right?
Yep.
And I only run it because you're giving it to me, and I'm going to hurt you with it to make you go back and play me straight, and then I go back and run my 2s and 3s. So I think, that's, to me, that's kind of how you build off your identity. Then other things that you add are things that you need to be complete. So, to be complete, if you can't handle a pass rush, what's the simplest thing to do? Well, throw screen. and you start building out from there.
Barry, it's fantastic. Again, this is the week where seasons are made, right? This is that week. So let's see what happens going forward, right? And to try, I want you to think about this over the break, and then give us your answer when you come back. How do you prevent this Nebraska team from looking past this week and Georgia Southern and peaking at Oklahoma? We'll get an answer from Barry Thompson when we come back. Stay tuned as well. Again, you guys, folks, we're going to raffle off a pair of tickets for Saturday's game. All you got to do is come and put your name in the box, and we will pull and have a winner for you before end of show today. More Old School coming up live from the Scarlet Hotel when we come back.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
My computer was a dinosaur, and our TV, well, let's just say it was definitely time for an upgrade. But finding a way wasn't so simple. And then I found it, a research study at Solarion. I searched the studies and found a perfect match for me. I earned cash for the study and was able to make those much-needed upgrades. Plus, I made an impact on medical research. Find a study and sign up today at helpresearch.com.
You should consider the risks of the research before you agree to participate.
Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends. That's the greatest compliment we can receive. If you've been in an accident, we'll get you back in your vehicle as quickly as possible. Our technicians care about you and your family and repair your vehicle to factory standards. We handle your claim from start to finish and provide a free loaner car. Stop by for a free estimate. Eustace Body Shop, just south of 88th and Highway 2.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
Order your Wingstop online at 28th and Superior, 50th and O Street, and 29th and Pine Lake. There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
Your home should not be a zoo to unwelcomed animals. Let the experts at Bats to Rats take care of those problems. Dane has been a leader in wildlife and pest management and prevention in Lincoln and the surrounding area for 15 years. He can help you get rid of bats, rodents, and anything else. Whether it's residential or commercial buildings, schools, apartments, or churches, they're always a phone call away. Call today at 402-310-0904 or visit batsterats.com. Bats to Rats Wildlife Control and Prevention.
It's tailgate season. Why would you bounce around from place to place for all your beverage needs when you could have it all in one place? Wine, Beer, and Spirits has everything for your parties with their 3 locations in Lincoln, Grand Island, and Omaha. It's the largest liquor store in the state, and here's the best part. You can get a drink from their bar and walk around with it as you shop for all your tailgate necessities. Locally owned and operated, it's Wine, Beer, and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Need to send a message? Send it with cake. Congratulations. Here's a congratulations chocolate rum cake from Beatrice Bakery. Thank you. Say thank you with an amaretto cake. I'm sorry that I accidentally hit your mailbox with my car as I was backing out of the driveway and then continued right into your prized petunias. You say that with a lemon drop cake. Everybody knows that. Beatrice Bakery in downtown Beatrice or online at beatricebakery.com. Here to help you say whatever it is you need to say. Welcome to our world of yum.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Get a lot of advice about self-care these days, but one of the most important self-care steps we can take is making sure we're financially secure later in life. For small steps you can take to save for retirement, visit WeSaySaveIt.org. A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
Back to Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Final segment, first hour of Old School. We're going to thank, again, the folks from Ambition Electric for making this hour of radio happen. Barry Thompson joins us as we are live from the Scarlet Hotel and the Barred Owl. Barry Thompson, it is the story of the day. What in the world are you eating?
Who, me?
Yes, sir.
This afternoon, it's something we like it in Spain. These quick snack things are called, or they're smaller than appetizer portions, shareable food. It's called tapas, right? And that's where you're kind of cooking a small portion. There's another thing that's real popular called pinchos. And pinchos are these just little bite-sized things. You start with a baguette and you slice them, and then it's either 2 or 3 very simple ingredients that go on top of them and held together by a toothpick, and they're delicious. So one I think we made is there's a cheese called goat milk cheese called Manchego cheese. It's really good. You toast all the baguettes a little bit. Sometimes you rub them, with a little bit of garlic, but these are just toasted. Little Manchego cheese on top, and then you slice some roasted red peppers, from the jar, and then sprinkle a little bit of dried rosemary, fresh rosemary chopped on top of it, with a little bit of really good extra virgin olive oil, just a drop or two of that, and it's delicious. One that's really simple that I almost stuffed myself with it. It's called pan, which is bread, pan con tomate. And what you do with this is really simple. You take a tomato, and if you have a grater, the finest kind of grate things, or sometimes you can have like the grater box, right? That has the big hole slices and the finest one. And you just take a tomato and you just rub it back and forth over top of those small grates, and this kind of tomato pulp thing will come down the bottom. And you take a small garlic thing and you do the same thing with the garlic. So now it's the garlic and the tomatoes, a little bit of sea salt, and that's it. And you take that and you spoon it over top of a piece of that baguette. You may add a drop of, extra virgin olive oil if you like. But pan con tomate is just it's a great example of how simple it is. And if you're ever to have it, you probably want to stuff your mouth with it. The other one we made is patatas bravas. You oven roast some potatoes, and you make this aioli, which is mayonnaise, some lemon juice, some hot paprika, and some smoked paprika, a little bit of salt, and you stir that all up, and you dip the potatoes in that. It's just really simple, delicious food that's not too sophisticated, but a lot of fun to eat.
I'm looking at the picture, and I'm all in. I'm all in, babe. That's good stuff, man. Hey, listen, I greatly appreciate it. Before we let you go, how do you keep your team from looking past Georgia Southern and focusing on that instead of Oklahoma?
I think there's 2 things that you have to sell to a team early on and get ingrained in their brains. And at least one is you want them to compete in everything that they do. I think that's extremely important with today's players, that they have to be infected with the competition virus, and you have to do that. The other thing is, so that takes care of part of it. They're always ready to compete. The other part is you really have to sell them on the fact that the next game is always the most important game of the season. You know, before we were talking about Northwestern and, you know, it didn't work out. But, you know, the second half of the North Dakota game, that North Dakota game was pretty daggone important. Well, it's the same thing with this Georgia Southern thing. It becomes real important because can we take the second week? Can they take the second half and now play a whole game, right? And then once that's done, now it's time to get on to Oklahoma. And there'll be the excitement around there, but the focus is always on getting better, competing, and being prepared for the next game. That is the focus during the season. Those are the things that if you can get your players to focus on, the opponent almost doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what we hope for. That's what we aspire to. Barry Thompson, thank you, kind sir. Thank you, kind sir. You know what I'm going to do. I'm about to enjoy myself. Jay Foreman will join us next. But Barry,
you've earned it. Do some big person stuff in that room.
Yeah, man, it's good stuff in space. BT, thank you very much, bro. I love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
That's Barry Thompson, the coach, Fairfax Football Academy. We're toward the break. When we come back, Husker Hall of Famer Jay Foreman will join us. We will have Jay's picks. We're not telling you to bet, but if you do, you might want to listen to Jay Foreman before you do so. We're live again at the Scarlet Hotel on the 6th floor of the Barred Owl. It is exceptional. The room's filling up. Greatly appreciated. And remember, you've got about an hour and a half to get down here, get your name in the box. We're going to give away 2 tickets for the Saturday Huskers game against Georgia Southern.
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Join DP and Jay Foreman for Old School today from 4 to 6 at the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus. The guys will be broadcasting from the Barred Owl Patio Bar on the top floor. Come see the best views in town with great drinks on Thirsty Thursday. Today, the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else, open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive certified Piedmontese beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website at cpmercado.com to see current deals.
Keep your tailgate cool with the dazzling hot deal from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Get a free Yeti cooler with your purchase of only $1,500 or more. Take advantage of interest-free financing with no money down. Sartor Heyman has gorgeous jewelry in every price range, so buy her the diamonds she's been dreaming of and get instantly rewarded with a Yeti cooler for free. Offer ends soon, so hurry in and snatch up this cool jewelry deal. Sartor Heyman Jewelers, a Nebraska tradition since 1905.
Wow, did you ever save me money on my car?
Yes, that's why our customers keep coming back.
How do you do it, friendly car dealer ?
We simply have low overhead and high trade-in values. The next line's yours.
Oh.
Ready for something better? Mullen Motors is a no-hassle, no-pressure dealership with financing available. Check out the inventory at MikeMullenMotors.com.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
It's tailgate season. Why would you bounce around from place to place for all your beverage needs when you could have it all in one place? Wine, Beer, and Spirits has everything for your parties with their 3 locations in Lincoln, Grand Island, and Omaha. It's the largest liquor store in the state, and here's the best part. You can get a drink from their bar and walk around with it as you shop for all your tailgate necessities. Locally owned and operated, it's Wine, Beer, and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Casey's General Stores is giving away 2 tickets to each Nebraska football home game this season. To enter, just head to any Casey's General Store location in Lincoln during the football season, scan the QR code at the front counter, and fill out the online form. One winner will be chosen at random 2 days before that week's game. So head over to Casey's, stock up on all your tailgating snacks and drinks, and register to win 2 tickets to a Nebraska football game, brought to you by Casey's General Store and 93.7 The Ticket.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
Forget what you think you know about shopping for beverages. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your new stop. At Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits, you'll find an expansive selection for your favorite wines, craft and domestic beers, spirits, liqueurs, even cigars in their walk-in humidor. They offer premium samples every day to help you expand your horizons and discover your new favorites. Plus, you can join their loyalty program for free to earn rewards on future purchases. You've got to check it out for yourself. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street or online at walltowallwine.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and things are cooking in Louisville. Right now, our pre-owned sales are off the charts, and we have loaded up the lots full of inventory. We've got a great supply of Sierras, Silverados, Tahoes, Yukons, and crossovers. Plus, we've got a great supply of back-to-school cars just in time for the big day. Don't forget about all of those new 2022 and 2023 units arriving every day as well. So please take that short, money-saving drive down 144th Street or shop online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Windy and hot conditions here for our Thursday, topping out near 95. A south wind will be gusting over 25 at times. A few passing clouds tonight with a low down to 64. We'll start to cool things off tomorrow with a high of around 83 and a chance of scattered afternoon showers and thunderstorms. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is Old School, sponsored by the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. Broadcasting veteran Derek Pearson.
When you find something that moves them, that makes them smile, celebrate it. That's your task. That's your superpower.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer Jay Foreman.
Rifles a pass. It was tipped. It's picked off by Foreman. He's at the 15, 10, 5. He'll score!
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hour number 2 of Old School on a Thursday. It is gorgeous. Thank the folks from Certified Piedmontese, the Mercado, for what they do and for sponsoring the show. Great cuts of meat, special service, Nebraska's own. That is the Mercado. Go check it out. But today we are live from the Scarlet Hotel, brand new, right here, right off campus here. You can see it online. You can come join us. As a matter of fact, you should probably get down here and get your name in the box so that we can give you a pair of tickets. See the Huskers on Saturday against Georgia Southern. All you have to do is put your name in the box, and we'll draw and give it away tonight. So there will be a pair of tickets being given away tonight, if you would. 402-464-5685. That's the Start Haven text on Honda Lincoln Hotline. You can follow it on the video stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter Live as well. Again, lots going on down here. The Barred Owl, come check it out. It's Lincoln's newest rooftop patio bar. It's on top of the newest hotel in Lincoln, the Scarlet. Great drinks, great views. We can vouch for both now. Right. Great view. Great drinks, located at the Innovation Campus just to the east of the Vandy Center. Check out the restaurant downstairs as well, Well and Good, for their game day specials, breakfast brunch, breakfast buffet, lunch buffet, dinner menu. Again, the Scarlet Game Day Buffet, $18, scrambled eggs, bacon, breakfast potatoes, biscuits and gravy, fresh pastries, fresh fruit, coffee, juice, all for $18. The Scarlet Game Day Lunch Buffet. Okay, you get the Nebraska beef and bacon chili, crispy chicken wings. You can get buffalo barbecue Cajun, bacon cheddar tots. You can get garlic mashed potatoes, Mexican street corn, beer brats. You can get the smashed burger with cheese, chicken schnitzel. You can get the beef short ribs, and you can finish all that up with a cheesecake, vanilla raspberry swirl, chocolate chip, or silk tuxedo. And again, if you want to get into the dinner menu, just the regular stuff. And again, it's classy casual. Wear your table manners, but stay the whole night. The dinner, you can get short rib schnitzel, the burger with cheese, or the beer brat buddies. And all of that, of course, is followed by some cheesecake. So let's bring in the Husker Hall of Famer. Let's bring in Jay Foreman.
What's happening, man?
Yeah,
Rub-a-dub-dub, let's grunt.
Yeah, you see what's happening.
Hey, first thing they tell me when I pull up here, they said they start eating without you. I understand why now, man. The food is off the chart, man. Atmosphere is cool, easy to get to, good scenery,
right?
Both outside and inside.
How's this view?
For the most part,
Right?
we see a couple snakes in here, but you know what I'm saying. We ain't exterminating nobody yet, but we all good.
Well, what do you mean, Jay Foreman? No, this is look.
I won't be. I'm not Petty Pat yet, man. But this is a phenomenal. This is phenomenal here, man. I don't know what this is right here. What's this right here? Short ribs is off the chain.
Tender.
Look, man, you guys are trying to send your boy back to the gym. From Mary Ellen's to the short ribs.
Yeah.
I see three of them. I'm like a lion sitting in the weeds now. I'm just gonna. You guys started without me. I'm just going to go ahead and finish without you
and
guys.
then you got to try to see your bread. So you got to have them.
What's that?
Oh yeah.
The sea red.
He said if you could taste. What does 85,000 crazy fans, Husker fans, taste like?
Well, it depends if you're winning or not. But
I think
that's the '90s version.
This is a win.
This is the '90s version.
Nick said he's never had a charcuterie board. He didn't.
Nick hasn't.
No.
Well, he is today.
No, he's learned. So you got to try the jam. The
Yeah.
jam is spectacular
Yeah.
as well. So let's get you fired up right from the get-go.
All right.
It is opening day.
Yeah.
It's the opening day of the NFL.
Oh yeah, tonight it's Buffalo Bills are about to invade LA. Are already there. Buffalo Bills Mafia is there, and we're gonna come out there and represent to the fullest. They're gonna be fat and happy.
Statement night. It's statement night.
Well,
right?
no, they're gonna be fat and happy off of winning their Super Bowl, rightfully so. McVay just got an extension. Les Snead just got an extension. So, we're going to go out there and we're going to do what we do. I think it's going to be a physical, closely contested game. But I like Buffalo's chances.
What do you want to see from young Mr. Allen tonight?
Just more of the same. I think what we need to do is get a little bit better at running the ball, conventionally, and take less off of Josh Allen to be so explosive in the run game and let him pick his shots because – then he's more efficient, and then he's more dangerous. And so they had a really good draft with getting Dalvin Cook's brother from Georgia who, shared the backfield. So that means there's not a lot of tread worn off the tires. And he looks like a young Dalvin Cook. And so I like it. I like the way they built the team. I think the defense is going to be better. I think Edmonds is going to be better this year because, another year playing and, maturing as being the leader. I like their defensive line. I like everything that they do. So, and I like McDermott. He's a no-nonsense guy, and he fits in well, in Buffalo. And they've built that team, from the ground up. And they took a chance, on Josh Allen in the sense of, look, when he came out of college, he was 54% completion rate. And they built with Brian Dable, who's now the coach at the Giants, but built the offense around him to help him mature as a quarterback, which then helped the team. And he's way more effective. And now he's embraced being a star. And now he really knows he's good. Now everybody before thought he was good. Now he knows it. And so I think that's what's going to really help him go on big games on the road, and the ability for him to go on the road and outdo Patrick Mahomes last year, I think will pay dividends tonight.
Is there any risk or concern of Josh Allen getting too much too soon?
Not really, because he didn't. I think he had to struggle. It hasn't been easy for him. I think everybody's looking at the finished product, but a few years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago, there was questions on whether he was the quarterback, and I think he took some big strides, and they saw the strides and the work that he put in, and then they built the team around him, and I don't think it's too much too soon because I don't think his personality is built that way, and I don't think Buffalo and their market will allow it to be, explosive. Now, I think if you're looking at Herbert at San Diego, or not San Diego, but the LA Chargers, maybe so. Yes, a lot of numbers, but no wins. And where Josh Allen has won and lost some games and felt like he wasn't ready. You got to think 2 years ago in the playoffs, they went down in Houston, had the lead, and he tried to match Deshaun Watson, which taught him that's not how you win playoff games. Then he comes back the next year and loses, against Kansas City. Essentially comes back this year and wins the game for him. So, and then also he doubled down on it, and when he did it, they beat Kansas City pretty handily in the regular season. So, I think every time he's had to exercise his demons, he's done it. So therefore, I don't think he's built different because he's had to work his way up. He hasn't been the guy that they've been instant success and doesn't know anything. He knows a lot of failure, but the thing about I like him, he's able to come back and answer those failures and do well.
From the text line, here you go, Jay. Already got a C note on the Bills to win it all. I think they're going to be to be a mean blue collar beast. We're not recommending people bet, but if
tomorrow if you want to listen up to get the inside scoop, then and want to make some money, and be able to buy some more drinks and stuff while you're tailgating for the Huskers, in the future weeks, and because you got four weeks in a row, there's going to be a lot of tailgating. So if you want to get some money in your pocket for tailgate packages, go right ahead. And if you really win big, you can sponsor a segment here with 93.7 The Ticket, and we will find a show and find a capable talent to do this for you.
He might even be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, it might even be. But I got to tell you, man, I don't mean to get off script. Yeah. This Scarlet Hotel is off the chart, man.
This is nice.
This is nice up in here.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? It's classy. It's cool. It's spacious. Great service when you pull up.
What do you?
They must.
That's the Sea of Red.
Sea of Red. Oh, thank you very much.
Yes. Husker sour.
Man, that's great fruit juice.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So people on the
Did you bring it up for everybody? Are you going to share?
Everybody on the stream.
Are you going to share with the class?
This is great fruit juice over here, Nick. This is great fruit juice. Everybody's on the stream. I don't drink alcoholic beverage. This is great fruit juice, man.
I went straight down.
It's scrumdiddlyumptious.
Yeah, I went straight down. This was not even like I wasn't going to waver on it. This was going to happen.
I'm sure we're Strickland. Usually he like the sniffing hound dog. Where's he at?
He has failed miserably.
Yeah.
Because I fully expected him to roll right in.
Mm-hmm.
Like I expected Strick to roll right in.
Mm.
For what that is. See, thank you, guys. Thank you.
Jake asked me if I wanted to StreamYard.
See, I told Jake you were the best. He said,
but I said no. I said,
close,
you know what?
But I said
I'm gonna be here in person.
I said you were the best
because I looked online and saw the pictures that don't do it justice, which the pictures are great. So I said, Jake said, you gonna stream it? I said, no, man. I'm gonna fight through traffic. I'm gonna teleport over here and make sure I'm here by 5. And it's the best decision I made all week. I mean, look, they mess around and say they going to say, hey, Jay, man, you gotta go home tonight.
I'm gonna ask them.
You know what I'm saying? The radio show is over. You got to go home.
I'm gonna ask. No, it says right here in the promo, stay all night.
All night. Okay.
Stay the whole night. It's a part of their catch. They want you to stay all night.
This is sweet, man.
Right.
And you know what? Nebraska needs this because it's close enough to the game, and you can get easy access to the game. And you got the hockey arena over there. You got the Devaney Center. You got another part of Lincoln. And then look, just when you look right there, you see the Mecca right there, right? You see the Nebraska Stadium, Tom Osborne Field.
Yep.
But the atmosphere here is phenomenal.
I mean, classy casual.
It's classy casual. So you don't have to be like, oh man, say if it's a cold day or a hot day. You're like, oh, man, I don't have to go home and put on, slacks. And you can come in, nice jeans. You see people with nice jeans, a T-shirt, nice. I mean, so it's, hey, look, as long as you don't come in here with one long sock, one long, and some sandals on or something like that. Oh, well, I was just coming off the cuff. I wasn't even talking about Nick. As long as you don't come in here in like a snowmobile suit or a hunting jacket, you're probably pretty good. But I'm sure they would let you in with a nice hunting jacket.
I mean, think that 9 months out of the year, that patio is going to be full.
Yeah.
Like that patio is going to be full.
Yeah.
Plus, again, the drinks are good. The visual is spectacular.
Damn.
I was just talking to Barry Thompson, and I asked him a question, so I'll ask you the very same question.
Yeah.
How do you keep this team from looking past Georgia Southern because Oklahoma's on the schedule?
Oh, you just got to play the game in North Dakota. This team can't look past warm-ups.
We think they can't, but I mean, it's real talk. Like, what do you say to them to keep them focused?
Well, if you want Oklahoma to be the game that meaningful game, you better go out there and beat the brakes off of Georgia Southern. Because if you think you're going to just get a layup against Georgia Southern, you sadly mistaken. Georgia Southern's going to do this. They're going to play up tempo because they think that you're out of shape, so they're going to up tempo you. Then they're going to try to get you off sides, and they're going to hard count you. Then they're going to try to get you with some inside-outside zone just to keep you honest. And then they're going to take shots on you. And what they're going to do, their formation for you people out there, I'll give you a little nugget. I watched them and kind of listened to Clay Helton and their offensive coordinator. So what they like is space. So what they think that they can do is spread Nebraska out and take some advantage in space. And so what it's going to
tackles,
tackles and
long scheme reads.
But they're going to do it by their alignment of the receivers and their skill position, right? So they are going to try to test what Nebraska's weakness has been all year. So it'll be interesting to see how they go about it. It'll be interesting to see how these guys step up to the challenge. If I'm a defender and I've been struggling the last couple of weeks, and now I got a team that's really coming in with our so-called kryptonite, I am definitely looking forward to this game. And I think that, when I look at the Nebraska defense, I think sometimes they're trying to play too perfect. And when you try to play perfect, you play tight. And so
what causes you trying to play perfect?
I mean, it's actually, it's a good quality because you want to do right? It's a bad quality because you're not playing football and you're not playing to your capabilities. And that's mixed into, the inexperience. Some guys need to play better. And they need to find a way to kind of get guys to play better. And that's the hard thing to do because, again, a lot of the things that they're seeing is not a lot of things that they saw or seen in practice. And so, it's different in practice. It's different going against guys that are, not who you're used to seeing. And, sometimes you can fall in love with what I'm pointing at right now is the computer and social media, and that can give you a false sense of reality. You know what I'm saying? Social media can make you think that you're a lot better than you are. Now, you have the potential to be there, but, potential is the only thing potential is you ain't done nothing yet. And so if they just take on the mentality that we're going to go out there and prove ourselves right and mean it, right? Just don't say it because you want to clickbait or do you think that's what you should say. Say it because you mean it, because you feel it deep down in your body that you put in work for it.
The best.
And things like, and then when you go out there and play, then it's something you should do. But don't think that Georgia Southern or any other team that they're playing is going to come here and lay down, because if you did not watch Illinois and Indiana, them boys went at it. Okay. Purdue Purdue's trying to play both ways. They're trying to throw it all across the yard, then they're going to be physical. Rutgers went up to Boston College and beat a very, very physical Boston College team
in a brawl
with the NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
So when you're thinking about what Nebraska faces, it's the same thing every week. And their biggest opponent as of right now is themselves, but they also are facing guys that aren't afraid to bite back. And so when they have to, when you show up, you gotta have the mindset that you're ready to throw down, or you're ready to play. I always say one of the things you can do is prepare to play for 4 quarters, but you train for 5. And hopefully that they're ready to go. I think the season's by no means over. They definitely can get things right: offense, defense, and special teams. And you've seen improvement in all 3 areas, but you haven't seen the consistency, and that's what they can do. And they can do it. It's just they know what to do. Now they got to go execute. And I think one of the things that's going to, really tell where they're at is if they can really embrace it and go do it, because the talent is there. The opportunity is there. Now the big roadblock is yourself, believing in it. And then also you got to go out there and take it. Nobody is rolling over for Nebraska. Nobody's scared of Nebraska. And that's not hating or not. That's just the way it is. And really, to be honest with you, instead of being mad that they're not scared or intimidated by you, embrace it, because then you know what, I'm going to put on tape that that you should be. And people don't understand this. Part of the mystique of playing against good like Alabama, when we played Miami, USC, Notre Dame when they were really rolling, any other team that you can think of. You know what it really is? Everything that they've heard from family, friends, the media, comes to reality when they turn on the tape. They're like, man, it's for real. And then when you double down on it and physically show them, that's where it comes from. It doesn't come from somebody saying, hey, DP, you're the next coming of Marshall Faulk, right? You got to go out there and take it. You got to go out there and earn it. And so once they kind of understand that, I think things will take off rather quickly.
There are a couple of things in place. Joe P. says this: I text this once a season. Scott should be hiring Jay to really show and explain exactly what he is saying to help teach, be truthful, and motivate all in one. Again, that's from the people. That's not us blowing smoke up your pants,
Right.
like Jay Foreman.
Yeah, there was. I'm available. The things with them is mental. Like when I was down there last year, I never talked about X's and O's. That's more mental, because the mental will lead to X's and O's, and they sometimes they need somebody down there that's going to keep kick it to them real, and it's going to come from a place of love. So whatever the reason is, that's it's not my problem. First of all, it's not my problem.
Right.
Okay. There's nothing I did or anything like that. And, maybe some guys, I wouldn't say they're intimidated, maybe, weren't comfortable with me down there. And, well, I guess you could say it's intimidating, but it wasn't Mike Dawson. Me and Mike Dawson worked great together. And so, maybe some other guys got their little, underwear tied up or something like that. They probably got some skid marks in there. No reason to, because, I'm coming in to help you guys, or helping. So, but
that's a lot of Huskers. That's a lot of former Huskers who
and it's bigger than anything like that. At the end of the day, they know what to do. They got, Eric Shenander knows what he's doing. It's worked. It's worked before. They just got to go out and play better. And maybe they could maybe pull back all the other maybe getting too exotic. But at the end of the day, the basics doesn't change whether you're calling a zone blitz or a regular defense. You still got to execute and play football. So once these guys just turn it and let it go, they'll be fine. But if they can't, you can't wait too long. It's like the analogy is the basketball player that's doesn't know how to shoot off schedule. He only knows how to shoot at a training session. Well, when somebody's closing out on you and finding a way to kind of make you speed up your process, then you gotta you gotta be able to adjust. Failure. There's an old saying: failure. The act of failing isn't a failure. Failing to adjust is the failure. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell people, like, if you play linebacker and you ain't got for you people out there that don't have a master's in ebonics, is if you get got, that means you get ran over or get shook.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't, that means you haven't tried hard enough. So there's a lot of things that go into it, and the experience that they're getting right now is on the job experience, but they don't have any, but after this game right now, there's no more excuses for how young or how old they are or how much they haven't played together. So they got to get after it. It's a great opportunity. And if they really step up to the challenge and embrace the challenge, it'll work out just fine for them.
Lots to talk about over the course of this thing. And Jay will give you your pick on what he thinks will happen tonight between the Rams and Bills.
I already told you. We can just go to the next segment.
No,
Bills.
It's one of the great
Bills
leads
win
ever.
Big, man.
No, see,
we putting everybody on notice.
That's a layup. That is a layup. So I want to have that. Again, we're live from the Scarlet Hotel. We'll be here till 7 o'clock. Stop through. We're giving away a pair of tickets for tomorrow for Saturday's game against Georgia Southern. All you have to do, put your name in the box, and we'll draw and give away those tickets before end of day. But we'll be here again. It's the Scarlet Hotel, Bard Owl up on the 6th floor. Come on up, say hi, give us a fist bump.
Tell them Jay Foreman sent you.
And tell them Jay Foreman sent you. More from Old School when we come back.
Watch Old School live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Old School with DP and J. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
My computer was a dinosaur, and our TV, well, let's just say it was definitely time for an upgrade. But finding a way wasn't so simple. And then I found it, a research study at Solarion. I searched the studies and found a perfect match for me. I earned cash for the study and was able to make those much-needed upgrades. Plus, I made an impact on medical research. Find a study and sign up today at helpresearch.com.
You should consider the risks of the research before you agree to participate.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the Ticket crew live from Tipsy Tina's in the Haymarket as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Brought to you by A1 Automotive, Mullen Motors, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Bauer Underground, Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group, and Ritchie Brothers.
Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends. That's the greatest compliment we can receive. If you've been in an accident, we'll get you back in your vehicle as quickly as possible. Our technicians care about you and your family and repair your vehicle to factory standards. We handle your claim from start to finish and provide a free loaner car. Stop by for a free estimate. Eustace Body Shop, just south of 88th and Highway 2.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Mark your calendars for the St. Wenceslas Brewfest on Saturday, September 10th in Milligan. Savor a delicious selection of Czech beer and cuisine while listening to live bands. And there's kids' activities too. It's the St. Wenceslas Brewfest on September 10th in Milligan.
Wow. Did you ever save me money on my car?
Yes, that's why our customers keep coming back.
How do you do it, friendly car dealer ?
We simply have low overhead and high trade-in values. The next line's yours.
Oh.
Ready for something better? Mullen Motors is a no-hassle, no-pressure dealership with financing available. Check out the inventory at MikeMullenMotors.com.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Join us on Friday from 2 to 6 on the rooftop at Barry's as we get you ready for Saturday's game against Georgia Southern. On the block with Eric Strickland and Nate Brennan, followed by Old School with Jay Foreman and DP this Friday from 2 to 6 at Barry's on 9th and Q.
Mike Shaver here for Trek CBD. Summer is here, and that means you're having garage parties with neighbors, hitting the golf course and the pool. The drink of this summer isn't your typical seltzer. It's drinkable Delta 8. Yep, Trek CBD has drinkable Delta 8 seltzers with mango and lime flavors for 4-packs, 12-packs, coming in a variety of mango, watermelon, lime, and berry. They also have hemp-derived Delta 9 syrups to put in your beverages, and as always, the excellent Delta 8 gummies. Trek CBD at 84th and Andermatt and TrekCBD.com. Trek CBD, CBD done right.
Tractor Supply is looking for full-time team members for their Waverly Distribution Center. Applicants can expect a 3- and 4-day work week schedule with additional overtime days with both day and night shift schedules available. Stand-up forklift and high-reach forklift experience is a plus for open positions, but they're willing to train for those without experience. At Tractor Supply, they work hard, have fun, and make money. Apply today at tractorsupply.jobs.
There's nothing quite like the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese beef. The Mercado offers unique ingredients you can't find anywhere else, open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The full-service butcher shop and retail store is wonderful for meat lovers with their exclusive certified Piedmontese beef and assorted sausages, plus other quality meats, including pork, chicken, and a wide range of the freshest seafood. Plus, every Friday from 11 to 2, the Mercado serves up the best lunch in town on their Friday Feast menu. Stop in at the Mercado today at 84th and Havelock or visit their website at cpmercado.com to see current deals.
Teachers like me, parents, we don't always know as much as you guys do about what's going on with other kids.
Half the time, it's rumors.
Yeah, but if you're ever concerned about a friend who's having trouble with alcohol, prescription drugs, anything, you need to tell an adult, someone you know and trust. That can be hard, but speaking up about a problem is what helping a friend is all about.
For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Sponsored by DHHS and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Back to Old School with DP and J on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Old School on a Thursday. And again, everything's good. We're live from the Scarlet Hotel. Right down here, located at Innovation Campus, just east of the Devaney Center. Great drinks, great view. The Barred Owl up here on the 6th floor. Thank you. Up here, newest rooftop patio in Lincoln, on the top of the newest hotel in Lincoln, the Scarlet Hotel. Again, great game day restaurant. Game day restaurants, you just the 6th floor, or you can go down to the 1st floor. Good and well.
Yeah.
Good and well. You got another one. And the hotel looks spectacular.
Yeah, it is.
$18 game day. Scarlet
How are
game
the
day
rooms?
buffet.
The rooms are probably off the chart too, right?
We got to see some. Look, they are really cool.
Do we got the homie hookup or something?
Yeah, well, we'll talk.
We're gonna work on that.
We just talked to John, right? I
Yeah,
mean, he
we're
can let
gonna
us know.
Yeah, we're gonna get this. Man, fellow Houstonian, man, he's the real deal. So we're getting the Texan price.
Yeah, that's the other
That's
part.
the thing. You
right?
Nick, you a Detroit Lions fan? Oh,
he's wearing the colors.
Yeah, knee biter.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay. So they've come to us with the bourbon peach tea, Jay Foreman.
Yeah, I haven't had one. I gotta finish my
peach
fruit
tea.
punch. I gotta finish my fruit punch here.
Oh, come on. Come on. That's bro.
See, they make the drink so good, so that means like, yeah, you just go ahead and stay.
Well, they asked you to stay all night.
Yeah.
Like literally in the program.
Yeah, I ain't leaving.
Good food, great food.
Yeah.
Great food. They have these potatoes I need to try as well, and some French fries that you need to try. So those are also on the list, and then we'll check out the menu from downstairs. I'm going to pull up the hotel so you can see the rooms. Very stylish, chic. It's a boutique hotel, is how they would describe it. And when you look at it, all right, here we go.
Yeah, I seen it.
Right?
Yeah.
Like we went through a couple little rooms before they opened, and to see how they set this all up. Great colors, great combos, very boutique-ish furniture. Deep tubs.
Yeah.
For you to soak in. You
Right.
know how us old folks like to
Yeah.
just settle in there.
Right.
But yeah, top of the line. And this bourbon peach tea is I'm going to hold it up for the folks on camera. Bravo. Jay Foreman, this is exceptional.
It's exceptional. You know, you got to give Jake Sorensen props. He was the one that set the deal up. Scarlet Hotel, you know, the Scarlet Game Day buffet. If it's anything like this buffet that I'm looking at right now, they got scrambled eggs, bacon, breakfast potatoes, biscuits, and gravy with the pastries, fresh fruit, coffee to get your energy going, and the juice.
$18 on game day.
$18.
And again, the proximity, first of all, the fact that
You can walk there
you
and
can tailgate right here.
Right here. You could tailgate right here. Somewhat sober up by the time you get to the stadium. And you know it's great because if you park over there, you can either park here or park over there. You're missing all the traffic. So this is a great location.
Right.
I can't say enough about the views.
If you're going to volleyball this weekend,
Right. You can't say nothing about enough about the views either.
In any direction.
In any direction.
Tons of parking. That's
Yep. Yeah.
So we'll have to
I'm
ask.
going to get me a VIP parking spot, man.
Well, we'll have to talk to John here because he seems.
Yeah, we got to get the Texan parking spot.
Right. Let's work that out.
Yeah, we get a Texan jersey up in here or something.
Let's
I gotta see if I
work
got
that.
something left.
Let's work that. Right. Just one
Right.
for the trade.
Right.
One for the trade. We need two though. And they do have room for this. As a matter of fact, you need to see the other room on break. Take you in the other room, which is
Right.
kind of a viewer's room. Pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, this is really nice.
Pretty amazing. Jay Foreman, on a week where you get a win for the first time since October of last year. Like that's quite the run to just not have a win.
Yeah.
You get a win, but there were some holes and there were some scraped knees.
Some
and there
complaints,
were
right? Yeah.
Right. There are some things that you.
It's never good enough. I come from it with this team. They got to learn how to win. I will say, I don't. I wouldn't call it an excuse, but the facts are maybe there's a little bit of a Ireland hangover from the travel, But I think the thing that really was positive was they were able to wake up, get to work, and extend the lead, take the lead, extend the lead, and finish the game off. And they finished the game off with the ground attack and kind of showed some, a little bit of moxie away and awareness that, okay, this is what we're going to do. So, I think, when you haven't won in so long, I think it was 7 straight losses because 6 to end the season last year, 7 with the Northwestern win. You kind of forget what it feels like, and you got to appreciate it. You got to embrace it. Don't get, lazy on it and complacent. But also, hey, look, man, when you lose 6 in a row, 7 in a row, you count Northwestern, that's a long time, man. That's almost 2 months of losing, so you have to appreciate it. And sometimes you got to get an ugly win, and then they can lead to pretty wins. And so, I always say an ugly win is better than an ugly loss. And it's not going to look perfect. We've been saying for I don't know how long, it's going to take everybody from the new coaches to the new players to mesh, to understand how things work, what it takes to be here, what it takes, ideally, from a work standpoint, practice standpoint, standard standpoint. Hopefully they're highest of the high, and then everybody's got to try to reach it. But you all got to do it together. And, there's pressure and stuff like that, but, you don't feel pressure if you put in the work. And so I think if you can use these first 2 weeks as learning lessons, they won't come back to bite you in, week 7, 8, or 9 or whatever it is, because you'll realize, like, okay, well, is there things that we could have been doing up to week 0 that could have, did we exhaust everything we needed to do that showed up as our weaknesses in week 0? What did we learn in a positive and a negative way from week 1? And what can we take from those 2 games and then put them on display come Saturday night? And I think it sets up well for a team that coming back from Ireland, put foot on the gas the second half, rest and recovery, night game, so you get a little bit more rest. You get to watch teams play to kind of get the anxiety out. It sets up well for them to be successful. And then you can't look down the road, but it's there. But there is no Oklahoma game if you don't handle business against Georgia Southern. And when you do handle business against Georgia Southern, it's appreciate, recognize, reset come Sunday morning. Because if you think that you're not going to start thinking about Oklahoma as soon as that game's over on Sunday morning, you're a day behind. So I think they can, do both. And the biggest thing is they got to go out there and take the win versus waiting for a team to lose.
Well, you said before that how you handle success is almost as important as anything else that you.
For this team and this kind of deal over there, that's probably that's. We've already seen how they handle defeat or close losses, which are to me are harder than when you're right there. And, you lose a game against Michigan and, you kind of, have the lead multiple times, all the different games, those are real hard losses. So you already seen how they can come back from there. But we haven't seen them being able to handle success and real success. Success can't be going out here against Jordan or against Georgia Southern, boat racing them and thinking that as Ohio State.
Like we figured it all
out. Right,
out.
like you figured it all out. It's just part of what we do. They in the way, and we do what we do, and we did what we did. And it's like that, and it's over. And then now we're going to take what we did positive and negative, work on both, and line up against Oklahoma and see where we're at.
Can you be a bad team? The Texan asked this question, will Georgia Southern be that great when they're going from triple option to an air raid? Yes, they put up a ton of points, but it was a JV team. Can a bad team beat somebody 59-7?
Well, I mean, if you're playing Meatloaf State, yeah. If you're playing a team, especially like Morgan State, like that might be in transition or something like that, yeah, you can. But I think like when you have a coach like Clay Helton, that's gonna have he's coached a big time program before.
He's a Rose Bowl champion.
He's coached a big time program, so he's gonna be having stuff buttoned up, and he coached through some muddy waters that had nothing to do with him, that he wasn't the flashy LA type of hire. He's a football coach. And that's probably maybe what he's looking for. Maybe that's what he was when he talked to Georgia Southern. That's what he wanted, and that's what they needed. So, I think there'll be a viable opponent. I think they'll probably be more athletic overall than North Dakota. Do I think they're better than North Dakota? Maybe not, because he hasn't been there long enough. And, whereas North Dakota's kind of been there and everybody kind of knows what to do. So, but I think they pose challenges, especially on defense. Now, offensively, I'd like to see us come out and really start getting on people, moving people, and finishing blocks.
It seems simple.
It is.
Right?
It's simple.
For a Power 5 program with a higher level of talent,
right,
with established coaches, and in one of the greatest buildings to ever house football in America.
Right, but
it should be simple.
The three things you just talked about, you ain't talking about none of the players. So this comes on the players. You know what to do. Go out there and do it. And if something doesn't go your way, don't sit back there and say, oh, my gosh, here we go again. Say, okay, all right, let me see you do it again. But you ain't going to be able to do it again because I'm going to do better. And keep on keeping on. And instead of sitting there and, oh, woe is me, man, nobody want to hear that right now. I mean, heck, we had a texter text in and said he battled cancer twice and his mom battled cancer twice, and she's knee-deep in it right now. Nobody wants to hear your excuses. And that's not being callous. That's just being 100% real. You got the greatest opportunity in the world right now to go out there and play for Nebraska football. You got one of the greatest opportunities in college football right now to play at the University of Nebraska. You got an even greater opportunity to go out there and establish yourself and make a name for yourself in a unique way that's a lot easier than when I played. And that's not being jealous. That's just being real. You get to play more because you're going to play all game. So that means your individual goals should be easily attainable. So you go out there and play well, your stats are going to be better. You can be a part of the team that you don't have national championship or the season is horrible, where if you win 8, 9, 10 games, I guarantee you people ain't going to be going to school. In the bowl game, if you had 20,000 people go over to Ireland,
what's the bowl going to be
the
like?
bowl game going to be 50,000 people. They mess around and have to play at I don't know what the biggest stadium out there.
Jerry
Yeah, they're going to move that bowl game to Jerry World. So, it is what it is. So I think if they, handle it right, they'll be fine. If they don't handle it right, then, 3 or 4 months down the road, they're going to have some hard conversations.
We'll have that conversation again. And I think that's the thing. We're tired of having the same conversations about a program that should have answers to questions.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I think that's a fair thing to say.
I think they got answers. Do they have all the answers?
Well, we'll find out Saturday. Right? We'll find out Saturday.
It's part of the answers. And
right?
But we're glad we don't have to make the decision. All we got to do is listen to all the people that are smarter than us on the text line. And the only thing that we get to do is watch the game.
Well, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Again, you've got probably 45 minutes or so to come down, put your name in the box. We're going to give away a pair of tickets for Saturday's game. All you got to do is come down to the Scarlet Hotel, jump up to the 6th floor, the Barred Owl, put your name in the box.
Get you some fruit juice?
Yeah, the bourbon. This bourbon tea.
This is fruit. This is like Kool-Aid.
No, well, they can make it stronger.
Mine's not alcoholic. I don't drink.
Yeah, you're funny. You're funny. We'll be here until 7 o'clock. Again, we've got the Priscilla Joseph Behind the Game show right behind this. CJ Wilcher and the Truth will join us as well. We'll go till 7 o'clock. We'll give away some tickets. We'll take some pictures. We'll sign some autographs. We're having a good time down here at the Scarlet Hotel. We'll be right back. We'll close out Old School with Jay Foreman's pick for tonight. We'll get a score from him, and then we'll ask him that real tough question: who has it tougher, then or now?
You're listening to Old School with DP and J. Download the mobile app and listen wherever you are on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Join DP and Jay Foreman for Old School today from 4 to 6 at the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus. The guys will be broadcasting from the Barred Owl Patio Bar on the top floor. Come see the best views in town with great drinks on Thirsty Thursday. Today, the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus.
People always ask, what are Jake and Sip like when they're off the air? Well, the answer probably won't surprise you.
Hey, Jake, your Honda's looking a little dirty.
Says the guy whose license plate is barely visible.
I mean, do you even care about that thing anymore?
It gets a little uncomfortable. Now, that's when I jump in.
Hey, whoa. Mark, did you get a new car?
Nope, just took my car down to Nebraska Auto Detail. Joe and the staff made the outside and the inside look amazing. Maybe you guys need to go.
Okay, wise guy.
Settle down, Jake.
Book your appointment today at NebraskaAutoDetail.com.
Parents, now is the time to get your kids into one of the fastest growing sports in the Midwest, lacrosse. Signups are happening now for the Junior Rampage League fall season. Kids ages 6 to 14 are invited to join, with teams available for both first-time and experienced players. The focus will be on skill development with scrimmages throughout the fall. For more information, head to LincolnLAX.net. Don't miss out on your chance to join the growing lacrosse movement with the Junior Rampage. Register today at LincolnLAX.net. The season starts September 10th.
Hey, buying a used vehicle sucks, and the biggest problem is who can you trust? Hey, this is Carl from Price Right Auto out here at West O Street in Lincoln. Here's what customers have told us they want from us. They want transparent pricing with no games. We have all of our pricing on our website, plus a Carfax report. We don't want to buy a lemon. We include a 3-month warranty on all of our vehicles. We don't want to play games. Just make it simple. We saw that with non-commissioned salespeople. Can you trust us? Just check out our Google reviews. Again, this is Carl from Price Right Auto on West O. Check us out at PriceRightAuto.com.
There's not many things worse than having plumbing issues at your home or business, but it's even worse if the problem isn't fixed correctly. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time, and they specialize in several things: general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. If you need to sell equipment and trucks, Ritchie Brothers' new Lincoln Satellite Yard lets you free up space at your property and get local access to all Ritchie Brothers auctions. Drop your equipment off and sell it online at any Ritchie Brothers auction, Iron Planet, or via Marketplace E. The yard is at 8801 US 6 Lincoln. It's secure and makes for easy in-person buyer inspections and pickup. Take advantage of this yard to sell at Ritchie Brothers' Great Plains Regional Auction, September 15th and 16th. For details, visit rbauction.com/Lincoln.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate Pregame Show. Join the ticket crew live from Tipsy Tina's in the Haymarket as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate Pregame Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Brought to you by A1 Automotive, Mullen Motors, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Bauer Underground, Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group, and Ritchie Brothers.
Get a lot of advice about self-care these days, but one of the most important self-care steps we can take is making sure we're financially secure later in life. For small steps you can take to save for retirement, visit WeSaySaveIt.org. A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
Back to old school with DP and J.
Final segment of Old School. Jay Foreman, the Husker Hall of Famer, is with us as we hang out at the Scarlet Hotel. Again, we'll be here. We got some weeknight shows coming to you. CJ Wilcher will be in the space. Come on down and say hi, get a picture, take an autograph. Priscilla Joseph will carry us from 6 to 6:30, and then we'll go to 7 o'clock and carry it through. Jay Foreman, who are you looking forward to seeing the most Saturdays? It's Huskers and Georgia Southern. What player are you hoping stands out?
All of them, of course, Anthony Grant, A.J. Allen, Casey Thompson. I want to see them be a little bit more explosive in the passing game and, see how they do in the conventional run game. But defensively, I want to see them take another step and really step up to the challenge. And whether Georgia Southern is all that some people are saying they are, or maybe you need to make it into your mind that they're better than they are. So you step up to the challenge. Now it's about, putting your resume, and your brand on tape. And it's not just individually. It's collectively. Everybody go out there and make plays. Look like more of a button-up unit. Look like a unit that knows how to play team defense. And play it for 4 quarters. Yeah, Georgia Southern has athletes and they'll be able to score, a few points here and there as they should. It's not like you're playing against some Division III team, but it's a team that you guys should feel like you should go out there and dominate. So I'm looking forward to see how the defense can take what they did well in the second half at times and continue along that, and then also be better in the fits and in the physicality of the game when they get a chance.
When we talk about having depth, quality matters. Quality matters.
Right.
So when you look at the passing game for this team, you have the pieces.
For Nebraska, you got guys. You got plenty of guys that can play big or small roles. You got, you got obviously Trey Palmer. You got Washington. You got
Castaneda,
you got
Brown.
IGC. You got Lonte Brown. You got Omar Manning.
Yeah.
You got Baby Gronk when he comes back. You can even put Brody Belt and Ramir in there as well, as that they can kind of be, they can really work the middle of the field as well. You got Chancellor Brewington that I still think is a matchup problem. You got a young man 49 that came in last Borkshire. I probably destroyed his name, but he's doing well. He's coming along. Borkature. So they got plenty of pieces and guys. You got guys that are like Trey Palmer, is obviously the, wide receiver 1. And then you got guys that can check all those other boxes. And then you got, if you look at the first game, I think the offensive line of our offensive line blocked really well in pass protection. Probably wasn't as clean in pass protection last week. A little bit better in the run game. We need to have a more complete game out of the offensive line, and then you start to see kind of the Mark Whipple offense come to fruition.
When I ask you about the offensive line, are you satisfied?
Oh, I'm not satisfied because I think they can play better, but I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged what Coach Donovan has done, Coach Rayo has done. You can kind of see what his methods and what he's trying to do. And when they execute it, it looks actually pretty decent, but you just need it more consistently. And so it's just the little things, sometimes, like North Dakota, I felt like a couple guys were extremely top heavy. Some guys, weren't looking for work and getting the work they need in. So, if nobody's coming in your area with your zone blocking or your, slide protection or whatever, that doesn't mean you just stand there and kill grass. Go out there and help somebody. So, I think if they get that going on a consistent basis, I think you're going to see a more consistent offense.
Jay Foreman, before we close, what's the score tonight?
I think it's going to be 34-31. I think the Bills are going to win. I think the game's going to start kind of slow because generally, they're going to feel each other out. It's the first one out there. You're kind of trying to play steady. I think the Rams are going to, get it going. And then I think Josh Allen is going to kind of get going and then finish. It'll be interesting to see how the Rams are after winning this Super Bowl, how Stafford is after winning the Super Bowl, X, Y, and Z.
It's 34-31 is where Jay's going to land.
I mean, it's two high-powered offenses, two really good quarterbacks, two actually really good defenses, but they have depth at the skill positions, and they're innovative in the sense of they attack everyone's weaknesses. So that's why I think they're going to score.
I agree. The defending champ tends to win these games.
Yeah, they do. Because of the excitement of being at home, getting their rings and all that other stuff. And it's a long way to travel for Buffalo. And it's an extra short week because you're playing on Thursday. So if they travel, they might have left Monday night, but you leave Tuesday. It's still not a lot of time to get acclimated going from literally upper.
And it is super hot.
Yeah, upper New York to L.A., and they probably will have the dome open and then kind of really get after it there.
Well, it's going to be fun. Everybody buckle up. Enjoy yourselves on a Thursday night. don't go anywhere. That's it for Old School, but don't go anywhere. We got Behind the Game and the Truth that'll take us up from 6 to 7 o'clock. And then right about then, you'll have some NFL football to talk about as well. We want to thank the folks here from the Scarlet Hotel and the Bard Owl. This is exceptional, but don't go anywhere. We got more entertainment for you on a Ticket weeknight. And then some high school football. Kearney versus Lincoln North Star will take us up to 9 o'clock. We'll be right back here from the Scarlet Hotel.